channel for all who's watching or will watch in the future. I know it's been a minute. I've been doing my own personal work and traveling my own journey, as well as managing going to work every day and healing and growing and learning every day. So, of course, I feel like it's important for me to take my time to do my work. But today I'm feeling so I don't want to be on here long. I just want to just get this off my chest to keep with my consistency. First things first, happy winter solstice. Yesterday was the winter solstice, which is the longest night, or basically the darkest day of the year. It's when the light hours are the shortest and the nightly hours are the longest, as well as today is the first season of Capricorn season. Yay! So a lot of cosmic energy is going on right now. A lot of very dark, and not dark in a bad or commonly perceived way, but just dark as in hidden. A lot of occult energy, esoteric energy is being felt and experienced from the esoteric meaning of Christmas and Saturnalia. Exactly what the winter solstice is the sun rises on like the same lateral degree, and then it'll raise to another degree line in 3 days. Hence where the exoteric, I guess, Christmas, mainstream Christmas comes from. In Capricorn season, Capricorn is also ruled by Saturnalia. It's the goat. Capricorn and Saturn sometimes is related to the root chakra. Saturn is sometimes related to the root chakra, as well as Satan, so your lower worlds, your underworlds, your hidden worlds. Hence, it's a dark time of the year. It's always a play on words, and there's always a deeper meaning into everything. So, I just wanted to talk because I'm feeling up to it. I'm feeling better. Mainly, let me give a shout out to the goddess Kamsen. Please go follow her and her god Earl, I believe is his name, their page. But she came on last night, like in complete divine timing. Cujo, it's my cat. He can't come in here with something he found. Oh, he gets on my nerves, but I love him. But her name is Kamsen, spelled Khamsin. Please go watch her last live that she did on the winter solstice. Nobody tell you to get no food out the trash. Anyhow, please go watch her last live. Watch that video, rewatch it, and watch it again. She went in, definitely channeling some cosmic information, some ancient information. She was definitely doing what she needed to do, and I'm like so grateful and humbly appreciative for her message, because it was exactly what I needed. I was laying in bed all day. That's how I've been feeling when it comes throughout the week. Like I just lay in bed, and it feels like depression. It feels like what I went through when I was depressed, but emotionally speaking, I'm not depressed. Like I'm not crying all day. I'm not all heavy and really just full of density and dense emotions. It's kind of like me going through the motions, experiencing it. And I just laid in bed. After being in bed all day, I just rolled over and looked at the I called out to my ancestors, and I was just like, all right, so what's the point of all this? Like, what am I doing? What is this for? And what am I supposed to be doing? Let out a few tears, a nice release, and I just went on about my business. 10 minutes later, she went live, kid you not, and I was like, let me watch this, because I love her voice. It's so soothing. She has that southern drawl. I'm a Southern Belle. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Georgia. So I appreciated it, and the way she speaks is so motherly and nurturing, and it's like a physical representation of the divine mother, the great mother, also like the dark mother, the black Madonna, which has been around me a lot lately, so I might touch on that in this video. I'm just going to let it flow and just get things off my chest. But her video inspired me to get on here and talk based off of what I've been experiencing this last, I'm gonna say, month. On Sundays, the day of the sun, it's when I'm always charged. I always have this energy to get up and do stuff. I get up and I clean. I play with my cat. I prepare for the week to come. But when the week is going on, it's just so heavy, and I'm so drained and so fatigued. I don't want to do anything. I go to work. I come home. I get in bed. But again, it's not like how it was when I was going through my depression. It's just me going through the motions. And at some point, I learned that, or I figured out that I need to feel this. This is a purging season. Like, that's exactly what the winter season is. Hibernation. You store up, like bears and certain animals, they store up all their resources, all their foods, all that they'll need, and they go into hiding. Or, the trees shedding old leaves and flowers shedding their old leaves. It's a season of purging. It's going within and cultivating. It's scraping off what doesn't need to be there. It's letting dead weight fall off, so that when the springtime comes and the season of rebirth is here, you're being born. You have nothing weighing you down, so that you can grow and be reborn into your new essence. And that's what I've been feeling is coming. And also, I remember, I want to say back, it might have been the new moon. I took a spiritual bath and I did a spiritual bath and was doing a meditation for manifestation and whatnot. And I distinctly remember this. I don't remember a lot of like my meditations and my baths, but this one stuck out to me. And I was just envisioning myself. I was just in like a grand field, and I was just calling in abundance, calling in prosperity, calling in wealth and health and happiness, just all good things. I was calling it into myself. And as I stood around, I just kept circling around, just looking around, and like standing above me, but around me were like my ancestors. It was like a circle of ancestors, a choir of ancestors, just all around me, but above me. But they were kind of blocked off as if they were behind a fence, and they couldn't get to me. And it was almost like, metaphor, or what it looked like to me, was like a dam. You know how a dam is set up to regulate the flow of water coming in, right? So that's how my ancestors and all my blessings and everything I'm asking for, that's what it's like. It's like dammed off, and I'm just sitting in the center looking up at it, waiting for it. And like, so of course, dams let in water little by little, trickles by trickles. Sometimes water seeps through on its own. So that's what that is. That's what I feel like is going on for a lot of people right now. As you're doing this work and you're calling in so much, and you're getting little droplets, little trickles of blessings here and there, a little bit of abundance, a little bit of money coming in, a little good news coming in, a little piece of peace coming in little by little, but it's not the full package. And from that time to last night with that live with Campson, and then my own meditation, because she inspired me to get up and do a ritual, and that is the feeling that I had heavily. When the time comes, when your seasons come, be it on the spring equinox, at the start of 2020, like the Western calendar 2020 year, or the new year, which is the next spring season, or for someone like me, my Saturn return hits next year, which is in March. Which is like around the time of the spring equinox, which is very interesting. So Saturn return, or if you have a specific return in your chart, so it's a specific time for when that comes, that all that you have been asking for it's going to start coming in little by little. The dam is going to be removed. The fences are going to be removed. The blockages, the hurdles, the obstacles are going to be removed, and it's going to be literally a great flood. It's all going to rush in and flood you at once. That's why you're getting little pieces here and there, so you know what you need to do and what you need to focus on for what's coming in the future, right? So in this time, it's like it's not time for all of that. It's not time for the big picture to be painted for you. Because honestly speaking, you're not ready for it. We're not ready for it. If you were ready for it, you would have it. And that's just being real. So in this time you're being prepared. All this purging, the days you spend or the times you spend just completely exhausted and not wanting to do anything, there's a reason for that. It's probably because you're not supposed to do anything. That's what the winter season is. It's a time of holding back and going within and doing the soul searching. Because with all these blessings and everything that you're asking for, this abundance, when it comes in, it's just going to enhance that which you already are. Okay, let's get that straight. It's not that things from the outside are just going to come in. It's what you're drawing in. It's what you are within that is attracting all these things from all these different directions. You don't want to be flooded by a whole bunch of stuff that is a reflection of you if you're not in full capacity. You know what I'm saying? If you're not operating truly in full capacity, you're not operating out of pure love, unconditional love, and happiness and peace and joy. All this has to come from within first. So when you get what you're asking for, you can handle it, and it mirrors that which you are. Because ultimately, that's what's going to happen. What you get will mirror that which you already are. And if you're still holding on to pain and shame and embarrassment and hurt and pride and operating out of your ego, not from a healthy space, then all that you get is what that will be. It's not that 2020 is just going to bring specific great stuff. It's going to bring a mass flood. I see it as the great flood. Like in the Bible, it's the great flood, a great flood of a lot of energy that's here to help, or it could hurt. Just everything is energy isn't biased. It's pretty simple. It operates out of pure essence. It just is. It's energy. It's just going to enhance that which you already are, the frequency that you're already on. So if you're descending in your energy, you're just going to descend faster, and it's going to be chaotic, and all hell going to break loose. And I'm sorry for you in advance, but at the same time I'm not, because you're still an extension of God, a manifestation of God, and God is expansion, it's love, and it's here to experience everything, all facets, desired and undesired, and that's just the real. So if you are focusing on doing the work, your meditations, your fasting, your journaling, even something as simple as you take time out your day to sit to the side and just cry and purge and get shit out, then when the time comes, that will be enhanced. A complete renewal of the self with our shadows, with our demons. And it really makes me think of like the Baphomet. I don't know why, it really makes me, when I say demon, it makes me think of the Baphomet. If you listen to Brother Panic, he will tell you that, or describe that the Baphomet is basically the perfect man. And you can see that also, like the Baphomet is a goat. And we sure did just hit Capricorn season. Like, everybody wants to be the goat, but nobody wants to be the goat. It's weird. I don't know what this is. Just it's a complete meeting in the heart chakra right now. Your highest self and your lowest self, but before lower beings, your earth chakra, your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus. All that is what's being cleansed right now. Your lower worlds. We're in the lower world of the cosmic seasons, and the way the stars have a line and the planetary bodies have a line. So that corresponds with your being in the lower world, being in the dark world. Getting your foundation straight, knowing that you are completely safe and secure, being stable, having safe and healthy boundaries. If your boundaries are keeping you from experiencing what you need, that is not a healthy boundary. Or if you just don't have any boundaries at all, you're getting a lot of shit right now because you're not stopping it. You are showing to the universe, I want anything and everything, whether it's good for me or not. So you're getting that. So with the root, we're being called to strengthen the boundaries, keep the structures, or renew the structures, or break down completely. If you're going through hell right now, it's the reason for it. You got to keep going, because once something is destroyed, something new is rebuilt. I keep my metaphor for remembering that is a volcano. Once that lava goes, It destroys everything in its path. Everything. Peace, love, peace. Once lava starts to flow, it burns it all up. But once that lava cools off and it dries, it turns into pure volcanic rock. And any, I guess, people, geologists, whatever that is, they will tell you volcanic rock creates the most fertile land. Like anything is bound to grow off of land that was covered from a volcanic eruption. It starts new land. It literally builds new land. Lava, once destroys something, creates something completely new and beautiful. Also, if you like the stone obsidian, that's literally what that is. It's volcanic rock. It's just dried, carved volcanic rock. It's a reason for that. Out of destruction comes creation, and it's always beautiful. So if you're going through hell right now and things are breaking down for you, let it go. Let it break. Feel it, experience it, observe it, but don't become it. Don't become the sadness. Don't become the pain. Don't become the broken person, because you're not broken. Okay? You're kind of, or I'll just say your shell is being broken. Your ego is being broken down and humbled as fuck right now. Your false self is being broken and stripped away so that you can shine through and flourish. You have to be reborn into your true essence, not what the world has told you you're supposed to be, not who your parents raised you to be, not who your friends think you're supposed to be, not what you've convinced yourself you're supposed to be. Like, who you came here to be is ready. If you are on this wave, if you can hear these type of messages and you're into this type of energy and this type of information, that is what's happening for you. We're all getting signs little by little. Everybody, I know it. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. We're getting signs. Like, you probably done said some shit like, man, next year in 2020, bruh, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. It's the end of such and such. I know I told myself in 2020 will be the last year I work for somebody else. I don't care what it is or what I have to do or how I have to do it. As long as it doesn't harm me or anybody else, it'll be my last time having a fucking job. Okay? There are plenty of people like 2020, I'm not dealing with toxic people anymore. 2020, I'm not going into fucked up ass relationships. 2020, I'm not putting everybody else before myself. It's really a new wave of consciousness coming over. Like when I said earlier in the video, it's a great flood. It is a wave of consciousness. If you are on this level or on this path, the left-hand path, I believe, if you are, or the right-hand path, excuse me, if you are on it, stay on it and keep going. Don't worry about who's judging you or looking at you crazy, because you came here to create. Because I just went on about the root chakra. I'm going to the sacral. You came here to create. You came here to be a co-creator with the ultimate creator itself, with the Most High. And that's what it is. Once you get your foundation straight, once it's newly structured and you have a new foundation, a solid foundation to stand on, now comes the time to create. You start from creating yourself by being yourself in essence, and then from operating from your true self, whatever it is you want to manifest, a business, a craft or a project, a new thought pattern, new cycles of existence, new whatever it is you're trying to create to better yourself, that is what you will have the energy to do. That's what you're being called to do. That's what we're being pulled to do, period. To create. Our creations are extensions of our creations are forms of expansion. Again, God is constantly expanding in all, I think it's 720 degrees, 360 is a circle, so a sphere is 720. All directions, we are here to create. We are here to experience everything and create everywhere. And it's time to do so. A lot of us have been pregnant for a long fucking time. Spiritually pregnant. So much has been boiling up and coming up in our wombs, and we haven't let it out. We've been holding it in. I'm trying to manifest. Exactly. We're all, like, it's time to manifest. We're gonna move into a great manifestation season, or a time like what a time to be alive. Excuse me. So before we do that, before we ultimately do that, excuse my cat, Cujo. He's rude. Excuse me, Cuj. Thank you, boo. Watch your tail. All right. Excuse me. it's time for it. Like the sacral chakra. And again, if you go and watch Camson's playback on her live last night, she really spoke on shame, that we are holding too much shame within our being. And I commented on there. I was like, yeah, shame is held up in your sacral chakra, and it hinders you from being a co-creator. Because if you're always ashamed of what you make, or who you are, or what you make, or what you do, you'll never want to do anything. You will sit back. So it's like an ultimate time for forgiveness. Thank you, Coach. Excuse us, Coach. Sorry, guys. It's my cat, Cujo. He wants attention right now. Or maybe he just likes the message. I'm moving my teacup so he doesn't mess this up. But yeah, we have to release the shame. We have to learn to forgive ourselves, like, and accept the fact, like, we make it difficult, but the reality is it could really, really, really bad in the past, and you are holding that shame. You have to understand, technically, you were never here. The soul was never here. Now your ego, the character you're playing, the avatar you're inhabiting right now did that. But you, the soul, the divine being, you didn't do that. You're completely neutral. You're just cosmic divine energy. You are a piece of God, a piece of the all, a piece of source. And you are powering the vessel. You are powering the experience. You came here to experience it, believe it or not. It's hard for us to accept. If you've been raped or molested, you came here to experience that. And I remember, I think at some point in a past video a long time ago, to be the alchemist, you have to go through the darkness. It's turning lead into gold, something so dense and something so heavy into something so pure in essence. That is what we're here to do. So for example, if you were somebody and if you have been molested or raped as a child and you held on to that pain, that is your lead. That is your lead experience. And you remember as you get older and you start to do the work and the healing, you start to remember, like, when I went through this, I had nobody to talk to. Thank you, Coach. When I went through this, I had nobody to talk to. When I tried to go to my family, they defended the family member that harmed me versus actually taking me serious. I had no support. I had no help. So this is a part of the alchemical process, going through, replaying the memories, feeling the emotions and the feelings, bringing it all up and letting it all out. So then you move on, and when you become an adult, you become an advocate for child abuse. I won't say an advocate for child abuse, or for victims of child abuse, people that have been raped, that have been molested, that have been harmed by people in their family members and abused in many different ways. You become an advocate for them because you had that experience. Okay, so now you build you start a non-profit for children that have dealt with abuse, to offer them safe spaces to come and speak and heal and get it out. And now you've created a heaven on earth. You created a safe heaven. You created a heaven on earth for people or young children that have gone through what you went through, because you remember what it's like. You have now turned your dark, heavy on earth. That is just one example. I went through a heavy depression. I know the suicide attempts, all that. My goal is I want to heal depression, specifically in the Black community. I want to help us heal generational trauma because we need it. That's taking my situation and speaking from experience, and it will soon turn to gold. I know it will. That's why I've been held up on it for a minute, because I still have to heal. I still got to get all this up. So like I said earlier in this video, damn, it's all coming full circle for me. Okay, appreciate that, ancestors. When I've been going through these weeks of just laying and being in this type of energy and feeling this type of energy, it's for a reason. I have to experience it. I have to experience all of it, and I have to understand it. So when I go out into the world and I meet a stranger and we just have a brief, genuine conversation, I can almost hear the depression in people's voices. I can hear pain. I could hear passion. Like, I have a deep understanding of people. I'm empath, I'm empathetic, and I'm intuitive. I've been that way as a child. I could see somebody go through something so bad and it would bring me to tears. Like, ultimate tears. Like, I could feel it. It's almost like I was living in their body and experiencing it for them. And I feel like I used to do that at times. I used to that I could handle it more so than such a young soul. So I would take on people's energies and people's burdens emotionally. I take on that energy because I knew I could handle it. Excuse me once again. So yeah, that's ultimately what that is. It's just, I didn't mean to go on a tangent on my experience, but it's all coming back, so I'm just letting it out. But ultimately, that's what we're here to do. We all have a story to tell. Everybody, even the people that you don't like that much, they got a story too. Everybody has a story, and it's all in how we choose to read it, and if we choose to let that story define us, or if we let that story just be the first book in a full series. Like, I think we're just here to write a full series of ourselves. We don't have to stop at that first book. Once that ends, start your second book. Start writing your next story. How you went through what you went through. How you overcame what you went through. That's a story in itself. And then once you're done with that, then you start a new book of how I turned my shit into shining gold. That's your next. It's so much. We're constantly supposed to be reinventing ourselves and elevating, and that ultimately, like I've just been saying, like that's what's happening. That is what's happening. We're being called to let go of all that pain. You don't have to forget it, but because it made you who you were, but you're not supposed to live in it. We've been living in our past cycles too much. We've been living it over and over and over again. We've been revisiting it over and over and over again. And it's a reason for that. It's because you're not done with it. You haven't healed yet. When you could just literally just, how can I say, when you can, I feel like when you can touch on a past situation and it almost makes you smile because you now understand why you went through it, then you are done with it. You have reaped the benefits, you have reaped the rewards, you have extracted, okay? You have turned your coal into diamond, your lead into gold. You have taken your crappy situation. Peace, Sir Jones, peace. You have taken your crappy situation and you have dug within it and you have extracted what you needed and discarded it. Like, that's literally what we all say. Like, take what you need and throw away the rest. You know what I'm saying? Eat the meat, spit out the bones. Eat the fruit, spit out the seeds. Oh my gosh, eat the fruit, spit out the seeds. Take what you need and let the rest go because you don't need it. That's ultimately, oh my gosh, that's what we're here to do. Cujo, stop it. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, I think he wants some attention. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I just, give yourself time and be patient with this. Like, real deal, be patient with this journey. Because we in this for the long haul. It's lifelong. Something Campson said last night on a video. She said, you've probably been reincarnating for the last 6,000 years just to get to this incarnation, to this moment, to experience what you need. And when she said it, when I say it hit me, I was like, damn. Because when we think of, oh, I've been going through this cycle for a long time, we only tend to put it in the spectrum of this lifetime, the current lifetime that we're living in. Like, oh, I've been alive like 35 years. I mean, I just turned 28, so I'll be 28, but example, 35 years, I've been alive for 50 years going through this, and I want my peace. In reality, bro, you probably millions of years old, and you got trapped in this cycle, in a cycle of incarnation for the last 6,000 years, because you still haven't figured it out. But ultimately, it took those 6,000 years worth of experiences to get you right where you are right now. Like, at this moment, this perfect time, in this perfect space, you are exactly where you need to be. Who's live streaming? Camson. Her name is Camson. I forgot the name of their channel, but it may be Camson. Just type in KH. Let me type it in for you. I'm spelling it wrong already. And I'm gonna go back once this post and like try to put it in my description box. But yeah, go watch her live stream last night. Watch it and watch it again. When I tell y'all, it It was powerful. Everybody that was in the chat was powerful. It was divine timing. Divine timing. Like, she kept saying, like, I just felt like I needed to get on here because someone needed to hear it. And I was like, me. I know everybody needed to, but I can only speak from my experience. But I needed that. I literally asked out loud, ancestors, what is all this for? What am I supposed to be doing? What am I here to do? And bam, she went live and answered all my questions. Like, she inspired. Like, I was in bed all day doing absolutely nothing. She inspired me to get up and do a ritual. I've been putting off a ritual for the longest, and last night I was like, let me get my ass out this bed. Like, let me do this ritual. Let me light this candle. Let me pull some cards. Let me write down some intentions. Let me do a meditation. Like, it was divine. It was just completely divine timing. And it was beautiful. So please go watch that. Go watch that. Go watch that. Go watch that. And I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, but I really just wanted to just give that. This is my spirit guardian. This is my homie, Cujo. Give yourself time and patience. Don't be in such a rush for this, because you don't want to skip steps. You don't want to skip, like, you don't want to cut corners in your process. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. You're supposed to be cleaning the house. You don't want to, like, be missing out on a. Yeah, I love. This is my first pet ever. My first cat, and I have a black cat. Finally, you don't want to cut corners on your destiny. If you're supposed to be building a house, you don't want to cut corners, because you gotta live in that bed. Ultimately, that's what you're doing. You are building your new divine house, be it your body, your actual home, your career or business, your job, your family, your relationship. You are building something, and if you cut corners on that which you're building for yourself, you gonna reap the consequences of that. Shit gonna start falling apart sooner or later when you, like, least expect it. A fucking leak, and you just like, what? Why do I have a leak in here? Well, it's because you built a shitty roof, or you walk in and you just break through the floor, like a whole hole in the floor. Like, what's going on? Why is this floor so crappy and shitty? Because you cheated the process. So now you have a shitty foundation that you're trying to stand on. You're trying to hold a whole house up, and your foundation ain't even solid. This is ultimately what's happening right now. It's building a solid foundation. That's all this is. Like I said, we have to be patient because we want it all now, and we want it to come in so fast. But we miss the process. Like, we miss where we're at right now. We don't even realize where we're at right now is exactly where we're supposed to be. Like, there is something beautiful in each and every moment of your existence. I'm sorry, it's my roommate. Where it's something beautiful wherever you are. It's always something beautiful, and it's up to us to focus on it. It's up to us to realize that. It's up to us to see it and take heed of that. That is the literal, like, definition of extracting. You be in a shitty ass situation. You ever seen, like, a homeless person? Like, sometimes we look at homeless people like, oh, it's so sad, and they're out here, they have no home, and they have no job and no family, but they be happy as a motherfucker. Like, happy as fuck. They either, like, they get their money, they ask for their money on the street, or they cleaning windshields out here in Austin, or they doing whatever they doing. They just be happy. You know what I'm saying? I remember I talked to one homeless guy one time, and I was just like, you doing okay? You alright? I gave him, like, some food I had that I really just didn't want. I didn't want to throw it away. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, you sure you're gonna be okay? He was like, baby, I'm always okay. I don't got no job that I gotta force myself to get up and go to. I don't have no bills. I don't have no issues. I can get up and go wherever I please. And I was just like, alright, cool. And it just put it into perspective for me. Like, what we see is, like, the worst situation ever. Somebody found joy. And I'm not saying you should go be homeless, whatever. Even homeless people, that they are a part of the experience. You know what I'm saying? Losing all material shit, but still finding a way to be happy. You hear what I'm saying? And material, that's earth energy. us are so heavy right now. The example that just it came to mind I wanted to say is we're holding in a lot of emotions. That's I feel like a very good thing to do right now is cry. Like allow yourself to cry. Because think of it like when you're doing laundry. When the clothes get wet, what happens? They're extra heavy. They're stuck together. They're heavy. You can't really do anything with it. So water deals with emotions. And when you add water to something that's material, it gets heavy. You could have dry dirt, but when you add water to it, you have heavy soil, heavy earth, right? A lot of our heaviness and our density that we're dealing with right now is just repressed and suppressed emotions. It's water we need to release. A lot of times, like especially for women, like we'll put on some extra weight and they'll be like, oh no, it's water weight. And when you fast or you eat nothing but like fruits and vegetables and you drink water, you release, you move all that, and you lose weight strictly off letting out water. A lot of us are holding on to too many emotions. It's making us heavy. Okay? Anytime you wet something or something gets damp, it gets heavier. So that's what's happening. We're dense because we're emotionally weighed down. It's time to feel it. Feel it, bring it up, let it go. A lot like it's damn. Hey y'all. That's crazy. Okay. That was a message for me too. Like it's if you get to the point where you feel like you just need to cry and you wanna let just like you wanna cry, just cry. Cry. Find sometime if you get caught at work or you out with some friends, try to go off to the side and don't fight and hold back the feelings. I feel like a lot of people might be having moments like that. You're just driving in a car and then suddenly you just want to cry. You listen to a certain song and it makes you want to cry. You smell something and it makes you want to, like, it's a reason for it. Don't fight that. That is a purge. That is literally your body, your emotional body saying, all right, I'm ready to release this. You are like that. Your emotional body is another layer of you. Another layer of you. And if you're truly doing the work, you will know that purging is a big part of it. So when you get to the point where you have this emotional release, allow yourself to do it. You know what I'm saying? Wring it out. Wring out all this excess emotions, this excess water, and then you hang yourself out to dry. In the air, what does air element represent? It's the mental process. It gets spirit. Once spirit moves through you, it helps take the rest of that extra moisture, those extra emotions. You know, when you allow the thoughts to come in, the healthy thoughts to come in, then you don't operate from a place of emotions. You are now dry. You are now a new, lighter, freer being. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I don't just be rambling. I speak in metaphors because it makes things make sense for me. But yeah, it's time for us to lighten the load. The last time I took psilocybin, there was so many messages coming through, but I remember, I don't know, it felt like I was taking on the role of the messenger because I was just talking, I was just going. But I remember telling people, like the people that were coming, we were at a fire pit, and the people that were coming to the fire pit for healing, I remember just telling them, like, you took on a whole bunch of shit that's not yours. You walking around carrying so much stuff that ain't even yours. Like, it's time to put it down. Like, put it down. Like, no one told us to carry all this shit. No one told us to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. No one told us to carry these roles that we're playing, carry these costumes that we're always wearing, these masks that we're always hiding behind. We picked up so much shit over lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of shit that we are now the bag ladies that Erica Badu sung about, as we're bag gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Them too. We just carrying so much shit, and it has slowed down our journey. It has slowed down our process for so long because over lifetimes we had just so many bags of stuff that we refuse to let go of. We millions of bags of bricks, wet bricks at that, like bricks in water. Like that's what we trying to climb up, and it's like, no. Who told us we need to carry that shit? Who told us we're supposed to hold on to this pain? Who told us we're supposed to hold on to this shame? Who told us we're supposed to keep holding on to embarrassment and painful situations and memories and toxic thoughts and behaviors and patterns, or hold on to relationships that don't serve us and that don't feed us? Hold on to jobs that we can't fully be ourselves, and hold on to experiences that have run its course. Who told us that we got to keep holding on to this shit? We have convinced ourselves, or allowed ourselves to be convinced, that we need it, and we don't need none of that. We come into this world perfect with absolutely nothing and everything at the same time. We are born into this world perfect and with everything by coming here with nothing. See how powerful that is? Because in a space of nothing exists the potential for everything. And we want all this shit. We want everything that we ask for, but we haven't created a space of nothing to even hold it. So you trying to add something on top of shit that's already full. It's not gonna work. It's the quote from Avatar, it's hard to fill a cup that is already full. And it's time to leap. I did a read, I pulled some cards on myself last night. And the first card I pulled was the 8 of Cups. All these cups. And you see how she's walking away? That's ultimate. That's what we're doing now. It's time to walk away. It's no more sitting around arguing and fighting and fussing and trying to convince people of our stance and our beliefs or our knowledge. It's done. It's dead. It's over with. Like, we don't have to do that anymore. We were never supposed to do that. This is our journey. You come into this bitch alone, you won't leave alone. Okay? Everybody that you experience in between those two periods are literally just reflections of you. You signed up for that. You programmed them into this experience before you reincarnated back here. It's a video game. You chose this level, just like anybody that plays video games, Grand Theft Auto, you play Call of Duty, anything like that, or even the sports games, 2K, Madden. You choose the board that you play on, which means the experience, the land that you'll be on, the environment that you'll be in. You choose all of that. You chose where you would be born, when you would be born, how you would be born, who you would be born to, what lineage and bloodline you would be a part. You chose it all. It's all for a reason. Like the way I see the cosmos, I'm just going out, I'm just talking, y'all don't have to watch or whatever, but like the way I see like astrology and numerology, all these ologies, it's like literally 3D printing. You ever watch like a 3D printer go, or even just a video? It's like laser, but they're shooting in from different levels, and they just go, and then they create. That's how I see like astrology, for example. The planets each have a different energy that they shoot in, and then the asteroids have a different energy they shoot in. The constellations have a certain energy that they shoot in. The houses have a certain energy that they shoot in, and then as above, so below. So just as it is in heaven, so it is on earth. So there are what you call ley lines that run all over this planet, globe, however you describe it, your business. There are certain ley lines, which means certain energy points. So you have all the energies of the cosmos focusing in on one point, on a specific energetic point on the planet at a certain time, because the different times of the days hold certain energies, like certain hours correspond to certain planets and things like that. You get what I'm saying? That's why your natal chart is so important. So you have all these energies from the cosmos focusing on a specific energetic point on the planet at a specific energetic point in the time of day, on top of the specific energies coming from your lineages and your bloodlines and your past lives, all focusing on one central point when you are born. When you add all that together and factor all that in, it creates you. That's why people can have certain signs and stuff, but still be completely different, because your experiences are different. Sometimes the planets don't, like, everything does not add up. It's like literally constellations correspond with our physical body, our neurological body, our mental body. It all as above, so below. It all ties in together. We're constantly being 3D printed. And we set that up. We coded it all. Ain't that crazy? Like when you really think about that, you are a divine cosmic being and you already held all the knowledge within. So before you got here, you were within all of that knowledge. You are the knowledge. And you being a co-creator with the Most High, the Creator itself, we're just like, all right, in this episode of my expansion, I need to experience XYZ so I can fill in the holes of my experience, so I can fill in the holes of my auric field, or I've gotten certain lessons, but I need to fill in the holes of how it's like a puzzle. You're putting your puzzle together. You're trying to piece yourself back to your God self. So say I've gotten all this over lifetimes. I'm an ancient being. I'm almost done, but I got a hole here. I got a patch here of an experience that I haven't fully quite gotten yet. Or in my leg, I have a patch here that I haven't fulfilled yet with experience. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna calculate by time. Stop. I'm gonna calculate by time, by day, by location, by cosmic energies, by planetary energies, constellational energies, by all of that numerology, numbers. Numbers play a big key in this as well. Like I'm gonna calculate everything that's missing in my God body. I'm gonna calculate those experiences, and then once I put it together, I'm a coach. Come on now, I'm gonna code that in. So when I reincarnate at this specific time, on this specific day, in this specific place and location, to these specific parents, by this, I'm gonna make sure my mama goes through specific complications before she brings me in. You get what I'm saying? All of it. You code that in so you can have the experience in this lifetime. That's exactly what this is. You set the game up. You set the game up that you're playing right now. Don't get lost in the game. Don't get lost in this game. Don't get lost in this game. Okay? This is a game. Or some people say we're living out a movie. All the world's a stage. It really is. We're all playing a role. The role, you sign up to play a specific role to gain a certain experience, to fulfill your God self. Okay? We need complete knowledge, 360 degrees of knowledge. We can't stop at 354. We gotta go all the way, right? That's just crazy. I feel like I went on a tangent and it didn't make sense, but I hope it made sense to somebody, because that's just how I see it. Like everything from the places that you travel to, from the people that you deal with. Like you could, like I just moved to Austin. I live in Austin, Texas now, and I moved here on New Year's of last year. So it's coming up on a year of me being here. And in a year of me being here at my job, I moved here for a new job. And at the job I'm at now, there's a lady that works there. And she has ended up being my this time around, this semester, because we work with students, so we go off the school calendar. So this semester, she ended up being my mentor. And when I say the conversations that we have, guidance that she gives me and provides me, like the love and the understanding and the support. I remember I looked at her one day and I was like, it makes sense now. I went through all this to move from Jackson, Mississippi to here to Austin, literally just to meet you. Everything else is just a part of the story. There's just filler experiences, like scenes in the movie, just filler scenes, background scenes. But the most important thing was right now, as I see it, was to meet you, was to talk to you, because she's like an angel. We all play our roles, and right now in my life, she's being not just a mentor, stop, good job, but being like an angel to me. So it's everything is everything. So says there's no mistakes for who you are and what you've been through and what you've done or what's been done to you. Because actually, nothing's been done to you. It's been done for you. It's all for your growth and your greater good and your expansion. But it all stems from how you choose evaporates to the clouds and then it comes back down. It's all water is always in a constant cycle. It's always in a constant state of movement. So we can't attach ourselves to the emotions. We can't identify ourselves by our emotions. Okay? We blank. We're just a blank canvas. We're pure energy, pure essence. God in a physical form. And everything, including the emotions, okay? So if you get to the point where things start to kind of go south and you start thinking like, dang, why is this happening to me? The moment you hear yourself say it, sit yourself back and like, all right, this isn't happening to me. This is happening for me. Then ask, why is it happening for me? And once you do that, I call it the power of why. I don't know if anybody else or any other teacher or spiritualist has ever said this, but it came to me in a meditation, the power of why. The moment you ask why, you put yourself in the position of being a divine student. You send that out to the universe, and the universe is like, oh shit, you want to know something. You want to learn something. Alright, bam, knowledge. Bam, here goes a teacher. Bam, here goes a guide. Bam, here goes an experience that's going to give you the answers and give you the lesson. Like, we sleep on the power of asking why. And a lot of that goes back to conditioning from childhood. Because we know when kids reach a certain age, I don't have children, but I've been around enough to know, and I was one. When kids reach a certain age, they're annoying. Everybody hates this time, this stage of their development, but it's the why stage. You tell them something, why? But why? Why? Why is this? Why is that? Why for that? Why? It gets annoying, but we don't even realize that is their divinity shining through. It's literally the power of why, because the moment you ask why, that means you are open. You are an open vessel, ready to learn, ready to absorb knowledge, ready to take in knowledge, and knowledge expands you. You get what I'm saying? But as adults, we become so conditioned, and ego gets in the way, pride gets in the way. A lot of times, I remember I made a post on Instagram, or I saw a meme and I made a post about the meme, and the meme was like, imagine your child asking you why, leaving you or presenting you with the opportunity to educate them, and you choose to follow up with, because I said so. And it just hit me, because I remember that when I was just asking why, and it pissed my dad off one day. He snapped on me, and I realized that trauma being snapped, like, your father yelling at you. My father was a football coach, so he had base and power when it came to yelling, and it was a big dude. That was my dad. Once he yelled at me for asking why, and playing around, and because I really wanted to know something and I was having fun, and he shut that down, it was kind of traumatizing, and I never wanted to ask why again. So think of like all the parents that beat their kids or whoop their kids because the kids are asking why, instead of humbling yourself and putting yourself in a place of pure vulnerability to look your child in the eye and be like, you know what, baby, I don't know why, I don't have the answer, but how about this? How about we search for it together? How about we learn it together? You see how powerful that is? So one, you teach your child humility, because children, they don't learn off what we tell them, they learn off what they see. They repeat what they see. So now they witnessed humility, they witnessed vulnerability, and they've also witnessed a willingness to learn, which is also a willingness to grow. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us have had that power, that divine power of seeking, taken away from us. So then we around, we wonder, we look at the masses and we like, dang, how can people be so asleep? How can they be so dumb? How can they be so oblivious to the world around them? Why don't people question anything? Think about that the next time you judge the masses, or you be like, why don't people question shit? Most of us have had our power of questioning beaten the fuck out of us, and it's sad, y'all. It's so sad. attention and they're punished for it. So we internalize that and we grow up with that, and we no longer seek knowledge, we no longer seek answers, we no longer seek questioning. We just take what's given to us. Why? And that expands. I'm in school learning bullshit. That doesn't mean shit. I'm learning lies and half truths and shit I'm never gonna use. Why? Because the teacher said so. Because the superintendent and the school board said so. I gotta follow these bullshit ass laws and this fucked up ass system. Why? Because the government said so, and then you just do it. I'm following these holidays because everybody else said so. I'm caught up in this materialistic mainstream culture that makes no sense. Why? Because everybody said so. I have to value money over time and peace of mind and happiness. Why? Because society says so. It starts at a young age. We start to be conditioned real young. And we really don't see how much like we hold on to that, and it's sad, but the beauty is it's for a reason. And time is moving on as these energies keep moving on, and the stars are aligning in our favor, and our growth and our expansion is assured. Like, we're remembering all of this. All of this is coming back now in just the most powerful ways. So I guess that'll lead to my next point, y'all. I'm just gonna ramble. I appreciate who all is still watching and checking in. I really appreciate it. I wanted to get this off my chest. I'm always feeling good on Sundays. But like I said, we're in our underworld because it's officially winter season. It started when we were in Scorpio. We went to Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto now. And Pluto is technically the planet or the god of the underworld, lord of the underworld. That's also like Osirian energy. You know what I'm saying? That's Hades energy. It started Scorpio season, but we are officially in winter now because winter solstice was yesterday. So we really in our dark period. The veil is completely lifted. We are in our, I call it our shadow period. We're in our shadow. We're living from the experience of our shadow, which is the dark side of us, the hidden side of us. And Pluto, come on, bro. You just being spoiled now. It was interesting. Oh, I can't remember. There was this commercial. I was watching Hulu. I was watching Living Single, the reruns. And there's this commercial. I don't know what the company was, what company, what product was being sold, but it was a commercial that came with Hulu ad. And it had people doing like the weirdest things. And it wasn't like stupid weird, like, because TV has no censorship now, like everything is decadent. But it was like doing weird, like a dude stuck some Cheetos up his nose, and somebody was dancing around in their room real crazy, somebody was singing really badly, like it was just interesting. Like, everybody was doing weird stuff, but at the end of the commercial, they said, like, the code, like not the code, but the saying in the commercial, when no one else is looking. Something like that. Y'all don't quote me. I hope if y'all see it, then you know what I'm talking about. It's like, who would you be if no one else was watching? And that is the perfect description, the perfect layout of what this is as in regards to this being our shadow season. Our hidden selves. Who are we when no one else is around? What do we do when no one's looking? Where do we go when we decide to be alone? When we're in our quiet time, our safe space, or our sacred space, and we're just by ourselves, who are we? What do we do? And when you really figure that out, that is who you really are. That's what this season is. It's the good, the bad, the ugly, beautiful now. Because if you get by yourself and you're somebody that gets real down and depressed, and you cut yourself and you hurt yourself, that's still a partnership. But figure out why you're doing that. What's the point of that? What do you get out of it? desirable for yourself. I think in psychology we call that sublimation. Somebody who loves knives and loves to like hurt things takes that energy and channels it, and in the future becomes a surgeon. They like knives, they like the cut. They turn it into, okay, I can make a career out of doing that, performing surgery. You hear what I'm saying? Somebody who like that bad child in class that like to talk shit about everybody. Sometimes they go too far and hurt people's feelings. Like, how can I channel that? I'm gonna be a comedian when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? I tailor it back. You gotta tailor it back some. Everything ain't funny, but I have the ability to make people laugh. I have the ability to see people and make jokes and make it all in fun and games. I'm gonna be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we in that period now it's time to face our shadows. Our shadows are our demons, because we all got them. I'm not a Christian. I was raised Christian, but we're not talking about no religious stuff here. It's just strictly spiritual, metaphysical matters. Excuse me. Like, it's time to come to grips with who we are. All of our experiences. No more hiding. It's no more hiding. None of it. Because it's all there and it's not going anywhere. Because your shadow is pure dark energy. Dark or negative energy is the receptive energy. It's constantly pulling in, drawing in. It's constantly consuming things, like a black hole, for example. So your shadow is a living manifestation, or more of a spiritual manifestation of your dark energy that consumes. And the more you don't focus on it, the more you don't feed it healthy energy and healthy vibrations and loves and give it what it desires and heal it, then it's going to constantly consume every part of your life. When you get to those moments where you finally get something good, something small, exciting happens, you can't even enjoy it because your sadness takes over, because you haven't healed. You haven't healed the wound that the sadness stems from. So you can't enjoy anything right now. You can't sit and be happy. You can't be at peace because your shadow is taking over. Your shadow is calling out and you are not answering it. So that's what we're like. It's time. And it's not always all bad in the shadow. The shadow could just be parts of yourself that you left behind, like your inner child. The things you enjoyed as a child, the things that made you happy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was thinking it's an exit. Hi, I'm Teresa.
Hi.
I'll
be right back.
Sorry about that. What's your name? I just washed my hands. What is it? Nice to meet you, honey. I love your place. Good for you guys. And go for it being AmeriCorps. I know you heard me talking about the teaching shit, but
It's all right.
Because I can't stand when people, aren't good to kids. But anyway,
It's all right.
take care of yourself.
You too, love. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, that was random. My roommate's mom is in town. Okay, but yeah, like your shadow can contain parts of yourself that you left behind, the talents that you had when you were little, or the things you used to do for fun when you were little, just the simple things that was taken away from you and you stopped doing it. So now you've lost a piece of yourself. It still exists in your shadow. Go back and get it. Go climb a tree. Go climb a tree. Go ride your bike in the middle of the street. Play with some toys. Excuse the noise outside. I have the window open. Feels good outside. Go climb a tree. Go play with toys. Go to, if you find yourself, you can't do that, go to a park. Don't be all creepy, but go to a park and just watch little kids and their parents play. Just be in the essence of that pure, loving energy. Because kids are they're perfect and divine, and they are godly energy, period. Just be in the presence. If you got children in your family, if you have kids, or you have kids in your family that you got to be around them for Christmas. Play with them, joke with them. Be that. Get back into that energy. Get back to yourself. Bring that energy power in that. It was pure power and joy and bliss in that. And that's needed going forward. Because to be a creator or a co-creator, like, you need that childlike energy. You need that pure essence. Because that's all kids do. They create. Period. They create. They constantly. You give them a little toy, and they done created a whole storyline with that one toy. I remember we used to have this little toy 18-wheeler truck. It was my brother's, but I used to play with it. And I had a whole storyline. That truck was delivering supplies from different worlds, from my den to my bedroom. I would put my toys in there in the back of that truck, and we driving, going through the hallway, going under tables and under chairs, going through the trenches to get my stuff from one realm to the next. You know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful thing. It was just a story. Kids do that naturally. When I was in 9th grade in biology, I never forgot this. My 9th grade teacher, she told us something that stuck with me, and she was like, the world's greatest scientists are babies. Babies are the world's greatest scientists. Scientists are good for performing performing experiments to get results and to decode the results and to learn from them, right? Who does that better than babies? When they come out and they can finally start moving on their own, the very first thing they do is they crawl. Like, as adults, we get scared because they can get into anything and everything, but babies, they touch everything. They pick up everything. They put it in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They're touching everything, getting a feel for it. They put it in their mouth to see, is it food? Can I eat it? Can I satisfy? Can I satiate this craving of eating something and putting it in their mouth? That oral pleasure. Nothing freaky, but that's the reality. We receive pleasure orally as well. Can I, oh, this is touching the soul, but touching the iron. Oh, this is hot. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. You know what I'm saying? They get skeptical of eating certain foods once you get older, but once they try it, then they like it. Babies are constantly experimenting. They are the world's greatest science, and that is how they gain information. That's how they gain basic knowledge, because they don't have a full ego. They don't have an ego yet to say, oh no, this is bad, I can't do that. They don't have an ego to say, oh no, this is dangerous, don't try that. You know what I'm saying? Even when they get older, they may not be babies anymore, but children, when they're climbing trees or they get on top of the couch and they want to jump off, they don't have an ego that says, oh, that's dangerous. They have the force and the power of God that says, I am everything and everything is me, and I can do whatever I want. Because before we reincarnate back down here, we come from a realm of like perfection and pure chaos. Perfection is chaos. Because nothing stands still. Like, everything is moving, everything is vibrating. That's the law of vibration. So when you amplify that, everything is constantly moving, shifting, changing, going from one direction to the next, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So when they come down here, we come down with that same mindset. When we can move, like, finally we can walk, or we can crawl, we can move, everything. I can do anything I want to do. That's how children are. Until you tell a child they can't, they don't think that. They don't know that. So we have to be mindful of like the stipulations and the limitations we put on our children, from them asking why to them exploring themselves, exploring their environments, exploring their minds. We have to start cultivating that, and I feel like that's going to be a big part of parenting moving forward. Like I said, I don't have kids, but going forward, parents are going to be called to do that, being more supportive of children. That's why I think there's a big, like, you see a lot with celebrities, like the thing with like Dwayne Wade and his son, and supporting his sexuality and transition or whatever else. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. On the surface, we all got our opinions from the ego, but in essence, there is a truth to that. We have to support the divinity of our children. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the surface level mundane bullshit, the agendas or the lack of agendas or whatever. I don't care about that. That's not important. I'm speaking specifically esoterically and esoterically and spiritually, metaphysically. That also, now that I said it, it makes me think, because like we're in Christmas season. Like the story of like Christ dying on the cross and being raised up by his father God. That's ultimately what that is. You have a father figure raising up his son, metaphysically. You have that. That is exactly what that is. All the world is a stage, y'all. All the world, we have to pay attention to everything that's going on right now, and don't look at it from the eyes of the ego. Look at it from an energetic perspective. Look at it from its essence, because that's all that we're all doing. None of us can. What's the word I'm trying to look for? None of us can derail the coding of the cosmos. I'm gonna say it like that. None of us can derail that. None of us can escape the universal laws and the universal energies, because that is what made us. That is what formed us, right? We are that. We're the physical manifestation of that. So we can't get past that. So whatever happened has above, so below. Whatever's happening in the heavens and the cosmos is happening down here. The ego is what brings forth the illusion, the separation, the LGBT, and then those that are against it, like taking on roles and shit. Who the fuck? You didn't come down here being no LGBT. You didn't come down here being against no LGBT. You were pure. You were blank. You had none of that. You were just God in the flesh. Like the more I talk, I be just realizing I'm talking to myself. I mean, I am talking to myself because y'all are me, right? But it's the essence of everything. So they're playing on these energies because no one can get away from it. No one can get away from it. And so now that we're in this shadow season, like I was talking about that commercial that was telling you to be you, as if no one is watching, or who would you be if no one was watching? That's pure shadow work, because it's going to cause you to do some self-reflection, to do the work and taking a step back when you by yourself and really observing yourself. Like, damn, when I'm by myself, I'm lazy as fuck, and like I watch a lot of different TV or shows that interest me, or I watch lectures, or I'll get up and I'll make crafts, or sometimes I read my oracle cards on my cards. Or I go out in my garden, or when I'm by myself and I was watching, I dance naked in my room, or I sing really badly, really loudly. I sing nonetheless. When I'm by myself, I'm talking to myself, or I'm talking to my ancestors or my angels, or I go in to meditate. Like, really observe yourself, and without judgment. We ain't got time to be judging. The ego judges. That's all ego, to judge yourself for who you are and what you do and what you want, or where you've been, or where you've experienced, where you're going. Don't judge yourself. This is all an experience. And in judging yourself, you're attaching yourself to the experience. You're identifying yourself by the experience. And this experience ain't never gonna be here. You're gonna pass out of this body. You're gonna transition out of this body. That's what keeps us coming back. We identify with what we've experienced, which keeps us too heavy. Like I said, we were climbing that stairway to ascension and holding that bag of water, and bricks. Those are your experiences that you just can't let go of. That is what's weighing you down and keeping you from ascending, from evolving, from escalating to the higher realms that you're supposed to be getting to, because you still are holding on to something that's not you. You gotta put it down and be like, all right. Like when I transition, I'm working on to the point when I get to my consciousness, like, all right, my time here on this physical plane as Monique Ayana Payton, from born in Atlanta, Georgia, to the parents of Robert, you know what I'm saying? When that time comes to an end, I can say to myself, all right, this experience is done. Who I was, where I was, what I was not me. That character has died. Game over. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's no more, dang, but what about my mama, or what about my brother, or my nephew? Was he gonna be like, no? These are all characters. I'm gonna see them again in their pure essence on the other side. So holding on to that fear of what's gonna happen to them here, it makes no sense. It contradicts the laws of Mayat. Okay, that's why when we go to see Mayat on the other side, she weighs our heart, because that ultimate release and letting go and forgiveness and acceptance of the experience happens here. You hear what I'm saying? It happens here. It happens in the heart. So she takes your heart, puts on the scale, and if it's lighter than a feather, you can move on. You can now float through your higher consciousness, your higher chakras, your higher states of awareness, your higher being. You can now go, you can rise, you can resurrect, however you want to describe this. But if you're still worried, like I said, about your mama and your friends and your kids and all that, you still worry about video game characters, it's like, all right, you didn't get it. You still trying to bring earthly baggage into the heavenly realm. It's not gonna work. You didn't get it. You didn't let it go. You haven't accepted it for what it truly is. So you need to go back. You need to do this again. You can't move on to the next grade in school if you don't pass the lessons, right? You don't pass the class. You didn't pass. You didn't get the content. You didn't understand the information. So you need to go back and repeat this grade. You need to go back and repeat this existence, but this time, of course, video games. Like just like in school, you could be held back, but you probably gonna get a new teacher, new classmates, new lesson plan. Sometimes same content, but new lesson plans. You get it? So it's like you gonna get a new family. You may still be in the same bloodline, but you get a new family. You get new friends, new experiences. You might be going in a new location to start over, ultimately to get the lesson, the essence, the extraction of that which you need. That's all that is. That's all that is. It could all be so simple, but we make it so hard. We make it really, really, really hard. And it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be at all. Like, we're supposed to be gaining knowledge of self. Now, however it comes to you is for you. But ultimately, that's what we're here to learn, knowledge of self. So we can absorb that knowledge and use it to elevate our being and move on to the next level. Point blank, period. So yeah. Damn, I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. Thanks for whoever is still watching, and thanks for whoever will watch in the future. Yeah, I just wanted to just get on here and give a message, but I ended up on here just giving messages to myself and everything else. But yeah, do the work without judgment. We're in the shadow period. We're literally in our darkest season. And we're gonna be here for a few months. Like, I know the Gregorian calendar New Year is on January 1st, but we got 3 months of this. Spring isn't until March 21st, March 22nd. That is the rebirth. That is when we're officially out of our shadow season. So take your time. Allow what is coming and what is unfolding. Allow it to do so without judgment. Let it unfold. Experience it. Observe it. Take your notes. Release that which is not yours. And move on. Move on happily. Move on healthy. Move on in more power. If what you're consuming at this time doesn't serve your highest good or your well-being or your journey thus far and going forward, then it's a waste of time and space. If you can find a way, even in the most lowest vibrational experience, if you can find a way to extract something good from it, some especially in this world. Turn your TV off. Stop watching the news. Stop watching that fear mongering box. Turn off that mind control shit. Unless you're using it to watch, like I said, use it to watch some shit that will serve you and your highest good and to teach you something and advance your knowledge of self, then by all means keep watching it. But if you watch that shit and you start getting afraid and the fear starts to kick in, turn that shit off. Turn it off and go outside. If it's too cold, go read a book. Go play with your dog or your kids or your cat. Go do something that makes you smile and laugh. Get used to putting yourself in a constant vibration of feeling good. So when that becomes you, in essence, that's all that'll be attracted to you. You're still gonna have your experiences that ain't always so desirable, but that's the law of polarity and the law of rhythm at play. You gotta experience all facets of this experience. You always gotta be given a lead situation to test your alchemical knowledge, right? So constantly find yourself putting yourself in a state of bliss and love and joy and peace. Do whatever you got to do it. If as long as it don't harm you or anybody else. Alright? And enjoy this shadow season. I know I'm stuttering. I know I'm not the only one that's feeling it, but this is like the real 2012. How we thought the world was ending. That's what's real. This is what this is in 2020. It's the real 2012. The real 2012. And it's not the physical world that's ending. It's just the world of consciousness as we know it is done. And we're moving into a new state. Those of us who accept the call and accept the awareness, many of us will not. And a lot of us are going to have, a lot of us are going to struggle with accepting that everybody ain't going to make it, everybody's not going to go. As in the way, not like a mass, everybody dies and we go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody's not going to get this consciousness. All these realities, we live in a multi-dimensional reality. And it's infinite realities, and there's no amount, and they all exist simultaneously. The infinite past realities, infinite present, and the infinite future realities all are existing right now. And it's all those of us who are awakening and moving to the path or moving on the path of consciousness. It's integrating. We're coming into a focal point. We're reaching our 2012 focal point of singularity, where we can now we have full power over this video game. Like the full God power of creating and shaping our own reality as we see fit, if we so choose it. If we so choose to. No one's gonna make us, no one's gonna force us. It is what it is. Now, are you gonna answer the call is the question. And right now, if you're getting called to do this work or do something that if it scares the fuck out of you, that's probably what you need to do. That's probably what you need to do. That's probably what you came here to do. And your ego that's been built up to protect you is now standing in your way. It's like having a bodyguard to protect you from danger, but now they protect you from everything. Or better metaphor for that would be like really strict and overprotective parents. Your parents are here to protect you non-stop. But when they get too strict and overprotective, they stop you from living. Okay? So the ego, we gotta learn to submit our ego to our divinity, to our God self. The ego needs to submit to the shadow at some point. I think that's what this is right now in this season. The ego needs to submit to the shadow so the shadow can speak out and tell us what it needs, so that we can give it what it needs, give it the love that it needs, the acceptance, the forgiveness, the support, all that we wish we would have had. And wherever the pieces of our shadow, wherever experience the shadow stems from, whatever we needed in that moment that we did not get, we can now go back and give it to our shadow. We can give it to ourselves. If we needed love as a child at a specific time, give ourselves that love. Give our I keep going on these tangents, but I'm really pushing on an hour and a half. So that is it. That is all I think I have to say. I appreciate everybody who stayed to the end of this. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Happy nothing if you don't celebrate no holidays, Happy existence, Happy just being. To all of y'all and everybody, I can't wait to see what's in store. I know it's so beautiful on the inside. I can't wait. So let's just be patient till it comes. But meantime, in between time, I love you infinitely. I'm gonna put my information in the comments or something if you want to email me for reading or consultations or just chat. It's whatever. But yeah, go check out Kempson's video live last night. I kid you not. Food for the soul. Pure food for the soul. I